And now, the best 60-ish seconds of your week. Well, they did it. Nancy Pelosi, despite telling us that in order for the impeachment process not to be divisive to the nation, it had to be bipartisan, led her party on a totally partisan impeachment process, culminating this week in the vote in the House to impeach the president with not a single Republican vote in support, and several Democrats running astray as well to join the Republicans, and one member of the Democrat conference leaving the party as a result. So now Nancy Pelosi finds herself with her impeachment process in a shambles and the boomerang effect in full display. You know, Donald Trump has never really led any poll since his entry into presidential politics. But this week, there are several showing him leading every single Democrat for the first time. And what can you attribute that to? And now comes the ultimate folly of all this. Nancy Pelosi says she may not send the articles of impeachment she's fought so hard to get and at such a high political cost over to the Senate. That really exposes this whole charade for exactly what it is and was. And the American people see right through it. So on to other political stuff, because there was additionally a Democrat debate this week, another of these 3-hour marathons where the candidates tripped all over themselves trying to get to the far left side of the stage. And once again, Joe Biden emerges as the quote-unquote winner, largely because nobody laid a glove on him and because Joe didn't commit one of his all too frequent gaffes or faux pas. And the others really are looking for their little slice of the lane. Warren and Sanders competing as hard as they can for the socialist vote. Buttigieg and Klobuchar trying to somehow clamor to get a little piece of Biden's middle road. And then there are the others, the really eccentric candidates, Steyer and Yang. I mean, I just don't understand this guy at all. His nuttiest proposal is that he's going to give $1,000 a month to every American. How the heck he's going to pay for that is beyond me. But the whole notion of his candidacy is that he's this great businessman. Forbes magazine tells us that his net worth is $1 million, $1 million. Now that might have sounded like a lot in 1960, but in 2020, you can find a lot of folks worth $1 million who aren't running for president. But both he and Buttigieg openly questioned impeachment on the Democrat debate stage. That should tell you an awful lot, because the American people have moved on. They're really fed up with the do-nothing Congress. They're looking for things that really impact them. And what matters the most? The economy. And what does it look like right now? It's soaring to new heights. The market, as we're taping this, at 28,500. That's edging awfully close to the 30,000 mark I've talked about all year long. And remember this number, 10,000. 10,000. That's the number of points the market is up since Donald Trump was elected president. It took the market 120 years to get to the 10,000 mark, and in the last 3.5, it's up 10,000 points. That's really, really remarkable. And the jobs report from November, all-time lows with unemployment, consumer confidence rising, and at the same point, corporate profits at all-time highs and corporate taxes up too. You know, the old Laffer theory proves to be correct, because despite the corporate taxes that were enacted as part of the Trump tax cut package, revenues have actually increased. That's good for everybody. The rising tide truly does lift all boats. And as we come to this Saturday, for Christians, the world around, we enter the holiest of seasons. So let me say to my Christian friends, a blessed, wonderful, happy, peaceful, relaxed, whatever other word you want to use, Christmas season to all of you. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And that certainly is the best 60-ish seconds of your week.